Ladies and gentlemen, the pleb is back. In this report, we have an excellent show today because Pierre Poilievre put on another masterclass versus a woke reporter who tried to play gotcha with him when Pierre Poilievre said he agrees with Trump that there are only two genders. Also tonight, we have major updates here on the Chandra Arya campaign. The things are looking up and up for the candidate who cannot speak English very good or any French. You won't want to miss this report. Stick around. Before we start this report, if you like watching woke liberals getting owned on live television, smash the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, because on this channel, we make fun of the left. Well, folks, I don't often get this excited to make videos, but today is one of those days. It truly feels like Christmas morning as a kid, and you see all those Christmas gifts underneath the tree. And today is one of those days because Pierre Poilievre did it again. Another woke reporter tried to come at Pierre, and Pierre made this reporter look absolutely foolish. This morning, Pierre Poilievre went on to CP24, and the reporter tried to play gotcha with Pierre because Pierre Poilievre said he agrees with Trump that there are only two genders. And of course, this gotcha absolutely backfires. Let's watch. Get yourselves a bowl of popcorn because this is 24 karat pure gold.
On his first day on the job, President Trump signed an executive order, the U.S. government only recognizing two genders, male, female. They're unchangeable. If elected as prime minister, is that something that you're going to kind of walk in line with, or what are your feelings on that executive order?
Well, I don't know. Do you have any other genders that you'd like to name?
Me personally.
Perfect answer. Perfect answer. Sorry, I'll stop pausing.
Me personally?
Look at Pierre.
I'm just asking more so if you're in line with what he is saying. Do you agree with what he's saying? Is that something that you would be lockstep with if elected as prime minister?
Well, I'm not aware of any other genders than men and women. I mean, if you have any other that you want me to consider, you're welcome to tell me right now.
Well, there's personally, I am a man. I am as people who say cis man.
What? Okay, now we know this reporter is woke. He refers to himself as a cis man. This is woke speak, all right? Nobody normal that I know refers to themselves as a cis man. This dude is extremely woke. Wow.
Well, there's personally, I am a man. I am as people who say cis man. There are people there who, they say they're...
Me too.
Look at Pierre laughing at his face. Look at Pierre just laughing at... Even Pierre can't take this guy seriously.
Me too.
Gender
I'm a
neutral.
man. Well,
you are a man. Yes. There are people there who say they're gender neutral. Yeah, they say they're gender neutral. They're a trans person. Is that something that you would recognize here, whereas in the States, at least with their U.S. government, the way they're seeing it, there's only two?
I'm only aware of two, but I mean, if you come up with another list, then you're welcome to do that. But I'm aware of two, and as far as I'm concerned, we should have a government that just minds its own damn business and leaves people alone to make their own personal decisions. That's the kind of government I'm going to run.
And with that, the current government, they currently have passports that allow people to put on, gender neutral on their passport. Advocate groups want the government, mind you, the outgoing government, to ask the U.S., would the U.S. recognize these passports, obviously on their way out, if you are the next prime minister? Is that something that you would advocate for?
I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you. I just saw your segment on homeless encampments that are popping up all over Toronto. We've got 25% of our population in poverty. Housing costs have doubled. Crime is rampaging through our streets. I just find it to be a strange priority to spend time talking about this. My priority is to give people back control of their lives, bring back Canada's promise, that anyone who works hard gets a powerful paycheck and pension that buys affordable food, gas, and homes in safe neighborhoods. That's the promise we need for Canadians. If Liberals want to talk about different labels that, for gender that they want to put on passports in the United States, they can do that. I'm going to talk about the things that will bring home Canada's promise.
Pierre is so good at this, man. Let's just bring it back to the meltdown. When this guy says that he's a cis male, Pierre bursts out into tears or laughter. Sorry, look at this. This is my favorite part here.
Cis man.
Pierre's like laughing in his face. This is so good.
Personally, I am a man. I am a
Okay.
People who say cis man. There are people there who, they say they're
Me too.
gender
I'm a
neutral.
man. Well,
you are a man. Yeah.
Pierre says he's a man. He didn't say he's a cis man. He just laughs in this guy's face.
Yes, there are people out there who say they're gender neutral. Yeah, they say they're gender neutral. They're a trans person. Is that something that you would recognize here, whereas in the States, at least when...
Oh, man, this interview is pure gold. Now, if you thought this interview was funny, stick around because this story gets even funnier. Now, the reporter in this clip is none other than Phil Perkins, who works over at CP24. And oh boy, he did not like what I had to say about the clip. Now, I posted this clip a little over an hour ago, which is going viral on X, and this is how I titled it, okay? Another woke reporter gets absolutely humiliated on live television by Pierre Poilievre. The self-identified cis male reporter tried to play gotcha with Pierre Poilievre when he said he agrees with Trump that there are only two genders. This is so good. But this wording on my tweet triggered the reporter so bad here that he came and commented underneath my post. Look at this. The reporter, after going viral, comes underneath my tweet here and writes this. Number one, I'm not woke. Okay. He called himself a cis male. What kind of non-woke person uses ridiculous language like that? 2, I don't play gotcha. 3, watch the full interview here. Which I responded and ratioed him saying, 1, you called yourself a cis male, which is ridiculous woke language for just male, right? Yes, you did play gotcha and you got owned hard by Pierre Poilievre. Tell me in the comments, guys, was he playing gotcha with Pierre Poilievre? Because he's claiming he wasn't. I did watch it and I'll review it on my next show. P.S. Thank you for the hundreds of thousands of views. And he responds to this to me with this saying, get that X money, in which I responded, get that Trudeau bailout money, and ratioed him once again. So yes, folks, the woke media once again try to get Pierre, and Pierre Poilievre makes him look absolutely foolish and goes viral in the process. When are they going to stop trying to do this to Pierre? Because it always backfires. And you know what? I'm loving every moment of it. And to make things even worse for the left and send them into an even bigger meltdown, Pierre Poilievre posted this picture yesterday, which I wanted to include in my show because, oh boy, is he ever looking jacked. What the heck are they feeding Pierre Poilievre? We're finally going to have a real male leader in this country. Who is excited for the Poilievre era? Tell me in the comments down below. In our next story of the night, we got to talk about Chandra Arya, the candidate for Prime Minister and Liberal leader of Canada, who could barely speak English and speaks zero French, is apparently inspiring millions of Canadians. Now, according to YouTuber and journalist Wyatt Claypool, apparently our boy Chandra Arya is raising money faster than Mark Carney. The Chandra mania is real, folks. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Chandra, he recently did an interview on CBC where he addressed the fact that he doesn't speak French, and it's absolutely hilarious.
How's your French?
No.
No French?
No French.
Okay, the Liberal Party of Canada is the party of official bilingualism. It's going to be a tough one. I don't speak French either, so
The point is that whether the Quebecers or English Canadians, it's not the language that matters, it's what is that they deliver to them.
But the language matters very much in Quebec.
No.
How's your French?
This is an all-time moment.
How's your French?
Nope.
I can watch this on loop all day.
How's your French?
Nope.
He's literally perfect. Now, it's obvious to me that Chandra is an important person. He's a busy guy. He has no time for French or even speaking English properly for that matter. But our hero, Chandra, went on to French media this week and continued to double down on his nope to French, and it's absolutely hilarious.
Multiculturalism lets you live in your own ghetto, your own suburbs, without integration to Canadian society. That's the problem with this multiculturalism, j'ai de la misère à dire ça, multiculturalisme à la Trudeau.
Understand? Listen, ghetto thing is not a norm. I belong to Hindu faith. Show me one place in entire. We are 1 million strong Hindu faith people. Show me one area across Canada where you can see they are all concentrated at one point.
In Brampton, Ontario, where there's fight between Hindus and Sikhs. And in Vancouver, in British Columbia, there is a problem between the two communities, Sikh and Hindus. You have to admit it.
I disagree, sir. I disagree. There's no problem
check the
between
news, my
Hindus
friend.
and Sikh communities. There is a small problem with the ones who support Khalistani movement, the violent Khalistani extremism, and the other communities.
Amazing. I love how the reporter just hits Chandra with all these facts, and then Chandra just blows it off and lies and shows ultimate strength in this position, doubles down. This is a leader. This is the perfect leader for the Liberals. Look how good he lies. Chandra Arya is my temporary prime minister. And I bet if Pierre Poilievre is watching this, he's probably shaking in his boots. Anyways, folks, we're going to wrap up today's show, but I want you to tell me in the comments down below, what did you think of that exchange between Pierre Poilievre and the reporter? Was that glorious to watch? Was the reporter actually trying to play got you? And do you believe the reporter when he came and replied to me on X saying that he's not woke? Tell me in the comments down below. Also, are you on Team Chandra Arya to be the next Liberal leader of Canada? Yes or no? I want to hear it in the comments. If you guys enjoyed today's show and you want to support this channel, the best way to do it is drop a comment, hit the like button, tell your friends about the pleb. My name is the pleb, and I'll see you at the next report.
Nice to meet you. Hey, good to see you. Hey, keep up the great work. Thank you.